Good morning, everybody. It's your girl Miracle Sims, and you are listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. It is January the 19th, 2021, and if you guys notice, I got numbers up there. Yes, at the time I decided to go ahead and get up out of the bed. It was at 4:40. I woke up on time, of course. I woke up at my alarm, but I don't know, I was feeling like, not feeling it, wanting to stay in the bed, all that good stuff. And I must have dozed off a bit again. I don't know. I didn't know it was going to be 4:40 by the time I looked at my phone. But, I thought it was going to be like 4:15 or something. But, yeah, by the time I looked at my phone, it was 4:40. I happened to Google and saw these verses, and I'm like, oh Lord, okay. And then I actually got on up because, as you guys know, I'm working on my little side projects, got some messages that I wanted to confirm and stuff like that, and so I got up to do that stuff. So technically I did that instead of my warm-up this morning. I know I'm slacking with the Faith Fit app, y'all. I know. But yeah, that's technically what I did. That was my warm-up today, working on that project. But after that, I was like, let me go ahead and get to it. Let me do the prayer meditation at least. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a distracted prayer meditation. It was nice. The subject and stuff was nice and everything like that. But I was thinking about it, but I wasn't, if that makes any sense. So yeah, and maybe because I knew that I was going to do 4:40 already, I don't know, but whatever reason, I just was there and not there when it came to the prayer meditation. But of course, I pray that God says whatever He wants to say through me, before I come to you all. So here I am. And then also these verses, I think they good to reflect on today. I don't know exactly everything that God is trying to tell us today through little old me and through this verses of 4:40, but I will read them, and you guys can go deeper by letting them marinate and on your heart, souls, and minds, and see what God is telling you about these verses and everything like that. So here they are. The first one is Mark 4:40. It says, "And he said unto them, Why are ye so fearful? How is it that ye have no faith?" Well, that was that one that was like, okay, Lord, okay. If I look at, this place that we are in right now, like I talked about yesterday, the whole thing about, which way is this going to go, I'm still in that place of like, what, I don't know. I got my thoughts, and, I'm observing the confidence in others and everything about how they see it going. But yeah, we could be in that state. So I guess God is asking us today, why are we so fearful? How is it that we do not have faith? And of course, this verse was after he calmed the sea. This is one of those verses that he said after that whole scenario. But I thought it was interesting that was like the first verse that popped up this morning when I looked up 4:40. So something to think about right there, y'all. Why? Now John 4:40 says this. It says, "So when the Samaritans were come unto him, they besought him that he would tarry with them, and he abode there 2 days." Now, I don't know if the Lord's trying to tell us something about 2 days, or I don't know if He's trying to tell us something about the fact that they sought Him and He came. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just reading the verses here, so let the Lord tell you what He's telling you this morning. Then Luke 4:40 says, "Now when the sun was setting, all they that had any sick with diverse diseases brought them it looked like I wrote cute, but I know I didn't write cute. And you know what? I thought about this as I was writing. I was like, oh man, I'm writing, but I'm not paying attention to how I'm writing. Out to him? That makes sense. Brought them out to him. Y'all can confirm that when you read it on your own. And he laid his hands on every one of them and healed them. I mean, perhaps this is good news for anybody that got the Rona. That ain't funny. It ain't funny. But you know what I'm saying, y'all. I mean, or anybody that has any diversity, you know, perhaps this is some good news for you. Go to the Lord, he will heal you and everything like that, according to this verse right here. This is what he did in this moment, you know. Now, Deuteronomy 4:40 says, "Thou shalt keep therefore his statutes and his commandments, which I command thee this day, that if if many go well with thee, and that thou mayest prolong thy days upon the earth, which the Lord thy God giveth thee forever." Well, y'all, you know, if we want to prolong our days, you know, that's what it say. We need to be, you know, keeping his statutes and his commandments, everything that he's commanded of us. I mean, you know, there is that Bible verse to say, if you love me, you'll keep my commandments, X, Y, and Z. I don't know. So those are the 440 verses. Those are 440 verses for you all to, you know, marinate on today. For all of us, for myself included. You know, I'm sure if we think a little bit more on it, we'll see what God is showing us and telling us about, you know, this time that we're in and everything. Look, y'all know it's D-Day Eve, right? If we looking at what, January 20th, right? If you're looking at that date in anticipation, then I guess today is the eve of it, right? You know, I'm definitely hearing a lot. One thing I'm hearing is to stay in your homes. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like it's going to be something real crazy. You know, I've heard many, you know, say prepare food and water and all these things. People are expecting the internet to go down. It's all this stuff, man. And I mean, you know, I don't know if I feel anything about it at this moment in particular. You know, it has crossed my mind, should I do all this preparation for this inauguration? So interesting, right? That so much is, I'd say on the line, but I mean, that's the first thought that came into my mind just now. So much is on the line, apparently, when it comes to this whole thing. And that's why we just gotta pray and trust God, y'all. Like, you know, not to reiterate what yesterday's juice was, but I mean, kind of. Because as that first verse asks us here, why are we fearful, right? How is it that we have no faith? That right there alone is something good to reflect on. Like, you know, let's not be one of those. Yeah. Now I'm going to continue your thought process here, because I have the Bible verse of today, and it's Galatians 6:9, and it says, "And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not." I hope you all enjoyed this juice this morning. Thank you so much for listening to God, Sex, and Love, your daily dose of inspiration, the juice. I pray you guys can go forth and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to talking to you all tomorrow, if the Lord's will. Bye-bye. If you like what you hear, then consider supporting our podcast. Every listener that supports us for $9.99 a month will be entered into our monthly raffle for a chance to win a free gift. So become a supporter today.